Hi guys, it's Sam Norris here, the property investors broker and owner of Grand Union Finance. Today, I want to talk about the strange news, or is it strange, that John Lewis is going to delve into the real estate market. So if you want to hear about my views on this, stick around because in a moment, I will go through why I think it's actually a fantastic idea.
Property is about patience.
Hi guys, welcome back. And if you haven't already, please do click on the subscribe button down below and the little bell because that will give you notifications when every new video pops up on my YouTube channel. But what I was saying before the credits there was this news that's come out about John Lewis, the UK department store chain, I suppose you would call them. They are used to selling fresh fruit and veg or clothes and this kind of stuff. And they've just decided that they are going to enter into the real estate market. Now, what actually are they doing? They've announced that as part of their partnership, they also own Waitrose, which is a grocery store supermarket, and that they're going to be actually investing in building retail units above 20 Waitrose stores nationwide. Now, when this sort of hit the news, I saw a lot of sort of feedback underneath. It was like almost kind of saying, well, this is really weird. Why is John Lewis, a big store, looking to rent property, basically. And it's not actually as weird as you might think. The retail sector is being hit so hard. I mean, even before coronavirus, with the advent of online shopping and Amazon, doing so well, basically there's very little nowadays that you can't buy on Amazon. And with people setting up Prime accounts and getting next day delivery, the high street, as we've known it, was already shrinking and already under a lot of intense pressure. Now, given the what we've been going through in terms of lockdown, the coronavirus and everything like that, the sector has been hit even harder. So I have a lot of clients that are investors that have been investing in commercial property, retail, office space, that kind of stuff, all the kind of commercial property that's been hit by the coronavirus. And they are diversifying into residential property. So why shouldn't John Lewis be able to do that as well? Seems a bit strange to me that it's looked at in such it's as if it's something so weird. For me, I think that why a lot of companies don't actually do all that well is because they don't diversify. It's because they are so one-dimensional in terms of their business strategy, that if that one line gets hit, it can cause them serious issues. I mean, look at Marks and Spencer's as an example. They have been dropping for years and years now. And God knows how many times we've seen them in the news that they're in trouble and they're getting bailed out and they're under new ownership and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, John Lewis was heading in the same direction and thought, no, we're going to try something a little bit different. And you know what? So many of my best clients have diversified business strategies. I did a video very recently, which was all about why you should have 2 property companies if you're a property investor. Click the link above if you want to go check that out. Because when in that video, I was talking about having one property company that traded, bought and sold property, and one company that invested, and how the two can actually interact with one another. But why does that trading company have to be a property company? Why can't it be a department store? Why can't it be a grocery store, a supermarket chain? Why couldn't it be a mortgage brokerage? This is what I'm planning on doing. Once Grand Union gets to a point where the profits are so great that we can actually go and use those profits to invest, what do you think we're going to do? It's all about diversifying and de-risking your overall business strategy. And that's exactly what John Lewis are doing. They are going to be using profits. They've already got the assets. They're just changing them into something that is going to be more income generating than it is now. They're not just focused on people walking into those Waitrose stores and buying themselves a sandwich at lunchtime and maybe some, sexy sushi from their little sushi bars that they've got now. They're actually going to be focused on what's going on upstairs as well. They're going to be looking at putting tenants into converted flats above these small sort of Waitrose local type stores. And what this is going to do, pardon me, is it's going to strengthen their overall situation, because the assets that they hold are suddenly going to become income generating. So where one side is failing, the other side is keeping it afloat. And I imagine that these first 20 stores that they're going to build or they're going to convert above, which could be, if it's sort of, it might even be 40 to 60 units, on a monthly basis. There's no reason why that couldn't generate them about 100 grand's worth of income, depending on where those assets actually are. And I'm sure they're going to test this out and then roll it out further afield and actually look at this as a much larger kind of strategy. They may even then look at even buying more real estate across the country. Who knows? But I imagine this is probably a little tester into this world to see if it's something that's going to work. But I, for one, am really happy to see a company like John Lewis diversifying as they are and looking at other asset classes and other ways to generate income. And I think it's a great lesson for anyone that is looking to get into business or set up a business or look at investing or anything like that, is don't just rely on your core business. You've got to have other things around you that are going to generate income. But I'm massively interested in what you guys think about this news story. Do you think that John Lewis are doing the right thing? Should they just stick to what they know and make the best of it? Or are they right to diversify and look at other avenues for making income? Drop me a comment below, tag some friends in there as well that you think would want to join in this discussion, because I think it's a great one and one that we're going to see develop over the coming months and years. And so for me, well done, John Lewis. I think you're acting incredibly responsible to your to your shareholders as you look to diversify your business strategy. And there's lots of people out there that can learn from you. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please, as I said, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell to get notifications. If you've got any questions on this that you don't really want to leave in the comments, make sure you go and follow me over on Instagram at @TheSamNorris for loads more content concerned with property and property finance and business in general. And you can always drop me a direct message if you've got any questions. But for now, have a great, successful week, and I'll catch you on the next video.